There's one, buddy.
I was just about to say, look at that tree right there. Nice. Look at that. That's a fatty.
Fat, eh? That's why a sterner hook is so important right there.
We're fishing in cold weather, brother.
Worked that boulder last year. I remember just pounding it. Couldn't get anything off it. Perfect spinnerbait fish.
They're so chubby this time of year. Angelo, he went tick, 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 like a perch. There we go. See ya, dude.
The Fishin' Canada Show, brought to you in part by Yozuri Fishing Lures, fish the best. Mercury Outboards, go boldly. And Outdoor Canada, Canada's only national fishing and hunting magazine.
Hey everybody, on today's Fishing Canada episode, we're going to go, as they say, against the grain, in that we're hitting what is known as arguably one of Ontario's, oh wait, let me correct that, one of Canada's premier walleye lakes. But we're not fishing for walleye.
And as per usual, there is a method to our madness. We're on this great walleye producer called Hawk Lake, but our timing couldn't be worse. Over the years, we have found that late in the season, there's a time frame where the walleye will almost completely shut down. They seem almost impossible to catch, at least for us.
So, instead of racking our brains trying to figure out all things walleye, we normally bail on Canada's favorite species and fall back on a great reserve species, the smallmouth bass. We're happy to say that during those late season walleye lulls, the smallies don't seem to be as affected. So, for this trip, smallmouth it is.
He tapped. See how long I told you they had to bite? He went
Yeah.
tick, 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 tick. So they're biting, but they're not killing it.
At least they're letting you feel it.
Yeah, exactly. versus the mush that was when the water temp was a little cooler or warmer, whatever it was.
Or you can be able to lift him.
I can probably lift him. Give it an attempt here to lift him. Don't want to break the rod either. An attempt. We got him. Here's our first Hawk Laker.
Hawk Lake of the year.
Fall. And it's in the fall. The last week of the year for him, for Teddy. Fat. Oh my God. That fall fishery, man. These fish are all just, the bait's bunching up and the fish are bunching up as well, obviously, or fattening up, I guess, what you call it. I can see the bottom. So these fish aren't that deep, Ange. Hey?
Yeah, we heard these fish are acting pretty aggressively considering the weather that we're getting right now. We've had really unstable weather here for the last couple of days. But apparently these fish are on fire. They're hitting topwaters, they're hitting fast-moving baits. Like Pete just said, that one hammered his jig. So it's usually a good sign.
Oh, this water clarity is perfect too. It's so nice.
Mm-hmm.
Nice to know the fish will see your bait, 10 feet away, easy.
Fortunate part is that most of these northern Ontario lakes, walleye lakes, have also got a great population of smallmouth. And in the case here at Hawk Lake, often the smallmouth get overlooked because the walleye fishery is just so spectacular. So when you come into a lake like this, it's always a good idea to bring in some smallmouth gear because sometimes it's a real sleeper. You can have the fishing trip of a lifetime if you just focus on smallies a little bit more than you would normally.
Yeah, Ted has a lot of customers that come up for smallmouth only. They don't even bother with the walleye.
Yeah.
30-inch, 35-inch walleye up here, and they say, nah, we're just going to do the smallies. So that's how good this smallie fishery is, too. Okay, now we're going to go for bigger. Seems like they're 10 to 15 feet-ish. As we said at the top of the show, when the fishing is on, Hawk Lake is absolutely spectacular for walleye. We have not been on a better lake when it comes to size of the water versus size of the fish. For a relatively small lake, it pumps out giant after giant every season. It's that good. Oh, buddy! That fish didn't even fight at first hand. He's got some belly to him, man. Pick him up.
buddy.
I was just about to say, look at that tree right there. Nice. Two of them. I think I saw another one.
Did you?
I think so. Oh, look at, yeah, look. Oh, I just about hit one in the head, Ange.
Did you? He was following this one?
Now, maybe it's your fish. No, let's see if you left your fish up. No, there's another one down there. Oh, yeah. Here you go, buddy. There's another one. He followed.
Really? I didn't see him.
I can see him on the live scope right now. I saw him.
Try and drop. Oh, are you down there?
I'm down there. God, yeah.
That's cool. We've got two of them we're playing with here. Whoa.
It's a good fish.
He's fighting.
The other
He's
one,
digging.
same size. I've lost that other one. They get smart.
I have to
They
net
glue
this
to
guy
the
'cause he'll
bottom.
break me off if I try and lift him. He may break me off anyways. Get up here.
Want me to net him here? Hang on. It's a good fish.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, no. Pull him towards the net.
Yeah, nice. That thing was
That's
out.
heavy.
That was out in open water. That's
Yeah.
a big fish.
But it's
Holy
not.
mackerel.
But it's not really deep.
It's
Kind
not
of a
deep
flat.
open?
No, it's a flat. Nice fish, bud.
Yeah. Oops.
His buddy is out there somewhere. The water's so clean up here, and you can see that
Yes.
one following him.
That would be cool if we get into a school of them. Yeah, sometimes they get really cranked up and they'll hit anything when you drop something else behind it, but sometimes they'll spook. Boy, that's a fat little fish.
They're all like that, eh? Every one
Yeah,
of them.
they're just gorging.
Absolutely perfect.
Good stuff. In you go, buddy. Nice.
The big flats
What a-
there.
What a great bonus having smallmouth on a lake with walleye, eh?
Oh my God. And the what? There goes your fish.
You see him go down
Yeah,
on the
he
live
just went to the
scope?
bottom, yeah.
Wow. Yeah, it's just a great bonus. And a lot of people don't take advantage of the fact that you've got it. And walleye aren't always biting. Like, clearly, we run into that here today.
Yeah, exactly. When the bite gets tough, you have an alternative, right?
Yeah.
And who could turn down smallmouth fishing as an alternative?
Not I.
No, we love it.
Something that Ange and I always consider when going to a lake with multiple game fish species is to bring extra rods, reels, terminal tackle, and lures as a backup. In today's show, had we only brought walleye gear, we probably wouldn't have done near as well.
Got one, Ants. Dragging in his wind.
Dragging. What are you dragging, buddy?
Craw, just a little craw on,
yeah.
on the heavy head.
Yeah. Let me get you out
Let's
of
see
here.
what we got. It's a smallmouth. And not a bad one. Oh, nice. Not
Nice.
bad fish. Not bad fish at
Yeah.
all. Oh, yeah. He's got some belly to him. He's not huge, but I'll tell you what, in this wind, thanks. In this wind, we'll take him.
Today, we'll take him, believe me.
Here he comes. Dig him up.
Got him?
Yep. Nice. That fish, Angelo, he went tick, 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 like a perch.
And how many times did we drag and cast to that area?
With fast bait.
Both of us with fast baits.
Yeah. They are so chubby this time of year. That is fantastic. Look at that. Lovely, lovely smallie. Yeah. So that just shows you, they're so funny. Like that was a perch bite to me. Tick, 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 tick. Crazy. Okay.
All right.
Well, hopefully that's
Belly to belly,
an
Bobby.
indication. Maybe we can get some big girls dragging. Problem with that is it gets snaggy too, right? In these northern Ontario lakes, it's so snaggy. Rocks, wood like that all over them. Oh, you're gonna go through a lot of baits, but I can see boulders right now. But it could be worth it.
Some weeds up ahead.
Oh, nice. A weed bed, that's a good thing. Not a bad one. Oh, nice. That's a good old smallmouth. They're very lethargic. Not bad fish. Not bad fish at all. Oh, yeah.
Nice
I think we
one.
got one here, buddy.
On this day, Pete and I relied heavily on plastic baits, reason being they're extremely effective when the water temperature is dropping.
That said, I love when Ange tries something that comes totally out of left field, something that we haven't used all day.
Here he is, buddy.
Got
Right here
him.
at the boat. Right at the boat.
Nice. Annie, let me look at him. Let me look at him before I grab a net. He's pulling pretty good.
He's pulling nice.
Let me see.
Small, yes.
Buddy, that's a good old smallmouth.
Yeah.
On the spinnerbait. We're gonna net him. Once you get him up here again.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready whenever you are. I got him.
Woo.
That's a good fish, brother.
And he got stinger hook, thank God.
Oh yeah. I told you.
Thank God.
I made you do
This
it.
one here I owe to you. And look at this, right perfect, eh?
Oh my God, to the top.
That's why a stinger hook is so important right there. I would have never got that fish without one.
That's awesome. And that's a nice fish.
And
It's a nice fish.
you might not have heard earlier on, I was fishing it without a stinger hook, and I said to Pete, I said, you know, I really should put a stinger hook, and I said, nah. And he said, you better put one on.
Look at the gut. Look at that. Show the
fatty.
camera that belly and that fish. That is a fatty.
That is cool, eh? Perfect spinnerbait fish.
Yep. And a good point here. That water is 61 degrees. You think the spinnerbaits are only in warm water
No.
bait? No. 61 degrees, they'll pound it. So
Up you go.
nice job, buddy.
Yeah.
Spinnerbait.
Boy, they're
spinnerbait
few and
bite,
far
chatterbait.
between on this shore. We came in on this side because the wind's been blowing at it pretty much certainly most of today and some of last night. The wind's been blowing up against the shoreline, which generally means that the majority of the fish in the area should be feeding aggressively here with all the bait and everything being pushed, but no.
We're not seeing a lot of bait.
We're not
either
seeing a
right
lot of
now.
bait and not
So
seeing a lot of anything.
If it was bait here, it was out in that point, but there still wasn't a lot of smallmouth. You could see a couple on the live scope, but they wouldn't go. So we're just gonna keep working. We'll work down this bank, and if it doesn't work, we got a lot of lake to push, right? So we've got
Do we
tons
ever.
of water.
Do we ever? How about that?
On the counter.
Nice. Smallie?
Yep. So they're gonna hit a few things, buddy.
That's a nice fish. That's a nice fish, bud.
That's good. We can see if we can get them on active stuff.
Active.
Easy there, cowgirl. See if I got her on.
Want the net?
Oh, this is heavy duty line. I mean, this is real heavy line on this one. That 15 is my light stuff. Yeah, not bad. You know, a good sign. The fish's body is warmer than the air. What is that telling us? We're fishing in cold weather, brother. Oh, God. On a chatterbait with a stinger hook. I just telling Angelo, I have such a hard time hooking fish on a chatterbait. I must be doing something wrong. Oh, now I'm really doing something wrong. My stinger hook's gone. Hello, goodbye. So I don't know
On
if I
that
got.
fish?
I don't even know if I got the fish on the stinger or not.
oh.
It was on there when I started. So maybe when he jumped, it threw it off. What do you got? You got one?
Got one out right off that rock, buddy.
Or you called it?
Well, we couldn't get him last time we were here. We got him. Oh, small one.
Is that?
Yeah, a little wee small one.
He was off the rock.
Yeah, right off the rock.
The cat's his sister. Like tiny, or?
Yeah, tiny. Still don't want to lift him. I got that light line on. Tiny, but
Woo!
ooh,
How's that wind
my
treating
hat's
you?
gonna blow off.
Oh my God. We have hit a nasty day.
Got that one on a Ned. A Ned rig, small, tiny little fish though. That's cool.
Still
But it's
chunky.
kind of neat targeting a boulder like that and throwing
Yeah.
one on there. We saw it from just the other side. And I said there might be somebody there.
Well, you remember it from last year.
Yeah, last year
That boulder.
we worked that boulder last year. I remember just pounding it, couldn't get anything off it. Looked so good. But we were in walleye mode last time we were
True.
down here.
True. True for sure.
This episode's hotspot is a fast-breaking shoreline on Hawk Lake. The waypoint on your screen puts you in the general area. There's about 150 meters of shoreline to work. This hotspot is pretty much on fire throughout the season. During the warmer months, all the usual smallmouth fishing tactics will work here. Come the cold water period though, soft plastics definitely take over. You can start by casting the shoreline and working from shallow to deep. If that doesn't work, then slowly drag your bait parallel to the shoreline with either your electric motor or with the aid of the wind. Dragging plastics is deadly for smallmouth bass. And don't worry about the boat drifting directly over the fish. They don't seem to mind it. For more hot spots like this one, check out fishingcanada.com.
That's a big smallmouth.
That's a nice smallie, buddy.
Really nice.
Once you got to 30 feet, that's when that fish hit. Chunky.
Cool. That's huge.
Got 1 inch.
Right here at the boat.
Well, you're down 30 feet, but right at the boat.
Wow, it's at the boat. Any size? Oh, nice smallmouth.
Not bad.
Nice
Not bad
one.
at all. Chunky.
Wow, there is life back
27,
here.
30, yeah. Wait when we get into this bay. Easy, girl. You want to grab him?
Well, might as well.
I can try and get him to you. That's a fat fish, bud. That is a fatty. Not very long, but no, it's a nice fish.
That's cool.
Worked all that bank. I just
With
worked
nothing.
200 yards of bank, nothing, and then it comes into a shallower. Once you got to 30 feet, that's when that fish hit.
Well, that thing wasn't going anywhere, man.
Oh, yeah?
Ooh. Wasn't getting off, that's
Nice.
for sure.
I like when that happens. Thank you.
On that crab, boy, that thing has caught you a lot of fish this week. Eh?
Yeah.
Wow.
Dirty old
I just
craw.
saw the box that came out of too.
Nice. Thank you, sir. You're right place at the right time for me.
Yeah, I might just sit here and wait.
Well,
Wait
if
for
I
the
catch
next
another one, I'm gonna probably call you up for another. And you help me out here.
Here we go.
Now it's getting shallow. Right when it started to get shallow. So that deep water did nothing. This bank started
bye-bye.
shallow, went deep to 50 feet, and then back up, and then he bit right there.
What was it, 30?
It was around 30 that he bit in, yeah.
Nice.
And it was a very subtle bite again.
Again, eh?
Very pre-fall, you know.
I'm gonna try this creature-looking deal.
The Sanshua.
Yeah,
Yeah, why not?
it can't hurt.
To get to today's fast smallmouth bass action, we first drove north on Highway 400 to Highway 69. We then took Highway 17 northwest all the way past Dryden and just east of Kenora. We finally turned south on Hawk Lake Road, taking us to the beautiful Hawk Lake Lodge. This award-winning facility is the epitome of you gotta experience this at least once in a lifetime. Our past trips have put a bunch of gigantic walleye in the boat, but the smallmouth fishery here is also second to none.
It's a big smallmouth.
Holy mackerel. That's huge.
Oh, he's coming up. That fish didn't even fight at first, Ange. He didn't even.
Big.
I thought I had a log almost.
He's really got.
I thought I had a
You
log.
had me believing you didn't have a fish the way you talk, but that's a big smallmouth.
That's a nice smallie, buddy.
Really nice.
Whoa. Here he comes. Here he comes. Oh, yeah.
Nice
I think we
fly.
got one here, buddy. Look at that beast. That's a fatty.
Fat, eh?
Buddy, right under the boat.
Under
Ange.
the boat.
Straight under the boat. What a gorgeous fish. I'm gonna put her back. Right under the boat, just working over towards these little weeds is what we're doing. Look at that. Okay, get her up. There we go. See ya, dude. That fish was just, they're very lethargic. I mean, they are so lethargic right now. It's hard to predict what they're even doing. We worked, like I said, 200 yards of bank, and we finally pick up a couple fish. So, wow, that was fun though. But he had me fooled. That's a smallmouth bass that had me fooled. Usually you know right off the hop, but cool.
So, just to reiterate, when you're on a lake and your target fish is essentially turned off, don't be hard-headed about it. Switch gears and take advantage of the opportunity to enjoy another species and make the best of every fishing trip.
The Fishin' Canada Show, brought to you in part by Ram Trucks, built to serve. Princecraft Boats, dominate the waters. Garmin, plot your paradise, reel 'em in. And Ontario, Canada, in partnership with Destination Ontario.
Closed captioning for this episode is brought to you by fishingcanada.com, the gateway to your next fishing adventure.